afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator and Amazing ATS. And today we are daycabbing it. Yeah, you guys normally see me in a fully decked out truck with a sleeper. Well, today, exactly what you see, a day cab. And right now we are sitting here in Oakland. We got a load of lumber going up to, I forgot where we were going, Bend up to Phanteks. So without any further waiting, we're gonna climb into the Volvo, get the engine fired up, and get moving on down the road. And underneath the hood today, we do have a Volvo D13 at 600 horsepower, 18-speed transmission. Hey Dejan, how's it going? Great to see you today. Having a good weekend so far? I am doing awesome like a possum. Hey Thomas, how's it going today? Great to see you. It's Saturday. You are allowed to make mistakes. And holy moly, I am still drifting all over the place. Yeah, we are running nothing special today. A Volvo VNL 300. Yeah, a day cab. Oh, I've been up since about 7:45. right now we are, yeah, we had left Oakland. We are going to be going up to Bend, Oregon. We got 39,000 pounds worth of lumber on the back that we're probably going to be delivering to a construction site. Are you kidding me? That accident is right there, so guess what? We're scooting through, I think. Yeah, sorry, but I am not going all the way back down into San Francisco and going arounding. That is ridiculous. This road network really needs fixed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love the detour feature, but the road network here in ATS just does not support it. Gabriel, how's it going today? Great to see you. You know, I'm not even sure where my detour settings are, where it's at. Yeah, that might be a problem. It's turned all the way up. Let's go ahead and turn that down. Now, since we certainly got one already on this load, we'll be good the rest of the way. It has been a while, yeah. And Covenant Transport, that should work out pretty good for you, I hope. stunt team, I don't think they have a very good, well, at least back when I was driving, they were one of the companies that everybody made fun of. Sorry about that head movement there. I had a scratch on my back that I had to get to. Yeah, I did, Thomas. He's running integrated graphics with a computer from 2014. So I basically said run a 1050 Ti, something that doesn't need additional power, and he should be all right. Yeah, everybody knows about Swift. JB, back when I was driving 20 years ago, they were paying their drivers quite well, even though they got made fun of. They never ran with their CBs on. What's up? Right now we are in Cali and going up to Burns. What happened with that, Villasik, is that cell phones have changed everything. Good one to start out with there, Gabriel. Cobra 29 LTD Classic. Chris Alberti, thank you so much for the hosting there on Mixer. What's up today, Chris? That's the way it should be, Thomas. Because without drivers, you don't have a company. Good evening, George. How's it going today? Great to see you. I'm doing fantastic. Daniel, how's it going today? Great to see you there on the stream. This first one, because I wanted to deliver to a construction site, we started down in Oakland. Everything these days in the industry is about driver comfort. So pretty much the companies have to evolve and start giving drivers the equipment they want to drive. If that means a new truck every year like my brother gets, then so be it. Oh boy, running another red light. Oh shoot, Coda. Well, since we're running the interior-exterior rework pack, it's a little bit better than the stock air horn. Sierra England, no. Not even, don't even go there. Prime, if you're a company driver, wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't recommend it for owner-operator. And I haven't heard much about night, to be honest, so I wouldn't even be able to comment on that. my brother's truck is governed. He's at 65. I think Swift is at 62, so they're like a rolling roadblock when you get two of them next to each other. That's even worse if they're at 68 now. Even if you are an owner-operator and you lease onto somewhere, you might get a governor stuck onto your truck with that lease company. I personally don't know of any, but it does happen. Let's put it that way. That up the other day, George. I think trucks 2001 and older are ELD exempt. for trucks being 2001 and before being exempt is the computer would need to be changed in the truck, and that is not cheap. So instead of passing the buck under the driver to install a computer for the ELDs, they just are able to run paper logs. Prime company trucks are governed. The owner-operators are not, unless you are on one of their lease programs. Apparently, I found out today in one of the Steam discussions there are deer in Oregon, and as a random event in Oregon only, sometimes a deer might jump out in front of you on the road. That is from Mohegan, who is one of the senior beta testers for SCS. And the weird thing is, I haven't seen a deer yet. If they do have the ECM modules, they do need to run an ELD. If they don't, which is basically 2001 trucks and before, they don't have those modules. But if you're stuck in traffic, Gabriel, and you're not moving and you're behind the seat, that still is counting as drive time. So when I was driving, of course, I ran paper logs. If I got stuck in traffic, I didn't really count that as drive time. The way I logged myself was I averaged at 59 miles an hour for 10 hours. So in a day, I could go 590 miles. I did not log actual seat time. There's days that I drove 16 hours, but I only logged 10. It took me 16 hours to go 590 miles. Sparkle, how's it going today? Great to see you. I started out pulling skateboards, and then I did dedicated freight for Walmart and also did dedicated for Schneider. So the last two of that, I was pulling dry vans. right lane. Well, the one thing I think they need to do is once drive time runs out, if they are not in a safe location, they should be allowed to get to a safe location, either off the highway or into a rest area. I'm doing quite well today, Sparkle. Thanks for asking. I just don't know what lane I want to be in today. Really, driver? Really? You've got tons of room there. most automatics can also be shifted manually too. You just don't push a button and go, although you can, but you are able to do a manual shift with an automatic, just not with a gear shift knob. Alright, let's see where they want this. Ah, right over there. And that's going to be a fun one to get in. Well, actually, now that we're in a day cab, that actually shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, the fun part is we're gonna have to go out into the road and kind of block it. That they are. New home construction. Alright, Cody, just gotta cut that a little bit more. I mostly drove a Freightliner FLD 120. And let's see, what do we got pulling out of here? Might as well, let's go over to Burns. We'll take the reservoir tank. And that was a little bit of a blindside, yes it was. Jesse, we are on our way to Burns right now. Take care, Daniel. Thanks for joining in on the stream today. I'm actually running a sound mod for the SCS Volvo, and we've got a D13 underneath the hood at 600 horsepower. I trained in a W900, and this was back in '96 when I got my CDL. We could not run around in that W900 with the windows down because the turbo whine was absolutely insane. Oh, these days is all fuel efficiency. That's all the companies look at. And what helps with that is having APUs these days. No longer are the trucks running in order to supply power to an inverter or anything like that. Once my brother stops and applies the brakes, first thing he does is shut off the truck. And he will not even start the truck for the pre-trip. He will hit the pre-trip button, go around, start it up, and then look in the engine, and then, and only then, will he hop in and get going. That turbo whistle gave me a splitting headache for the first week I was in that truck. They would have kept me in it, but since I was right out of CDL school and really 1 week of over-the-road experience, they would have kept me in that W900, but the owner didn't want me in there because he felt I wasn't experienced enough. And I could totally see his point, so I got dropped into a Freightliner FLD 120. Yeah, I just feel bad for these large companies that don't have APUs on their trucks, and I believe CR England is one of those companies. So I do hope that the company allows the driver to idle, especially when it's cold outside. Otherwise, they are going to freeze. Hey, Martin, how's it going today? Great to see you. Brother from another mother. Yep, that sounds about right. Well, back in the day, you have to remember, George, diesel was maybe $1.79, $1.80 a gallon. Diesel these days, at least here where I live in Pennsylvania, is $3.20 a gallon. And every hour that you let the truck idle, you're basically burning a gallon of fuel. So that is, there goes $3.20 away in profit. Now you multiply that by a large carrier with thousands upon thousands of trucks, that could easily total over $1 million a year in just fuel costs that was burned away by idling. Have the one stream going, Martin, YouTube and Mixer, but I send that to Restream, who then sends it out for me. Oh, the problem that I have right now is that I help take care of my mom, so at the current time that is impossible. Would I go back out one day? Perhaps. Another red light violation. And Prime, I'm cutting in front of you. Let me just take a look here, because since there's no lights in this place at all, we're gonna have fun backing into that spot. Now, is that a wall there? Yep. Good thing I didn't smack it. This is a get out and look. Alright. If we cut it, we should be alright. next to these trailers here. Alright, we're gonna do another, like, get out and look. Alright, we should be good to go. Well, it's more like I need lights facing backwards. And backing into a completely dark yard like that, that is a royal pita. Haven't done that in forever. And nothing here, so we need to go to the global cargo market and see what we've got here in Burns. Why not? We'll go to ADM, get a load of hay, take that up over to Bend, Cascadian Farms. We should be alright with that one. That's probably not going to happen, Martin. And with my job, I really can't afford, right now, I cannot afford to take really that many days off. I've got a trip to Vegas at the beginning of May, so I pretty much, my income tax refund is going to help, but I've got to get probably about $1,500 saved up. I still have the truck, George. It does eat away at my FPS a little bit, so I'm kind of investigating it to find out what is causing that. For right now it is, and so help me God, Trump better, well, no, I'm not going to get into politics. But I don't, I'll have my W-2 probably in about, normally the last, I got mine last year on the 25th of January, so it should be around the same this year. Probably the Volvo that I was in, to be honest with you. I do have the newest version, but it still, for me, it still hits FPS whenever I turn lights on, especially with the interior, when I'm driving in interior. Hey, Miles, how's it going today? Terry, I am running some mods today, yes. Hard to see, but the suspension that they have on the trucks now, wow, I am loving it. It's been beautiful here today. It was up near 50, absolutely no snow whatsoever. It needs to stay this way for the rest of the winter. when I was driving flatbed, the worst part about that job was tarping loads. Because if it was pouring outside and you loaded inside, guess what? They kicked you outside in order to tarp the load. Darn it, that was a driving award. I shouldn't be, Willie. Might be a glitch with YouTube, actually. Joshua Briscoe, thank you so much for the subscribe there on YouTube. I do appreciate it. In the Volvo VNL 300 today, the Daycab version. Well, I do know, unless he is still hosting, which is Chris Alberti, there could be someone who is hosting on Mixer, but I don't get notifications, and I don't believe you can host on YouTube. I'm just curious what you guys are seeing. If it shows that I'm doing 2 streams on YouTube or what's going on there. It's been a great day, Sparkle. I'm not going to be complaining at all. Yeah, that's got to be a glitch with YouTube then, because I didn't even open up YouTube in order to start streaming. I've got OBS open, and I've got my Restream chat window, and that is it. They would need my stream key, and I have never shared that. And let me pause this here for a moment, guys. I want to see what you guys are seeing. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to open up YouTube. Do both of them say they're being done by Amazing ATS? Yeah, I just opened up my live page here on YouTube, and I show 3 watching. I know you guys can't post links. I'm just gonna... Is there a username on who could possibly be doing that other stream? If you can throw the name into chat, that would be perfect. If you can throw the name into chat, that would be perfect. Oh, I see what's going on here, guys. There's one of... Someone might be watching from the... Brought up... Someone might be watching from there. When I did a search for Daycabbin, both of these are underneath my name. So one underneath for subscribers and another for my channel name itself. So it definitely is a glitch with YouTube. Yeah, when I searched that, actually both of them are mine. It's just one of them might be on like a watch page, and another is something that might be featured by YouTube. what's the other title, Joshua? So if someone is stealing my copyrighted content, it's getting reported. Why would they pick this stream? I'm not even monetized, so it's kind of pointless. That's the title that I have up that I made. Alright, and nothing here, thank you. What else do we got here? Sure, why not? Let's go pick up at Home Depot and take a load of lumber to Phanteks. Needs to be there, holy moly, by 2:10. blind side when you got this window back here that you can actually see out of. And yes, that quarter tank of fuel that I have left will be enough to get over to Newport. Take care. Have yourself a good one. We must be picking up at the warehouse and not the actual store. Yeah, Portland is kind of laid out in a weird way, and that's only because each half of the city is separated by a river. Yep, and I totally screwed this one up. Holy moly. Jeez, it looks like I totally forgot how to back. Can you guys believe this? Used to drive these things for a living, and now I can't even back the stupid things up. It's more like a Saturday brain fart than anything else. I do not, Terry. I've been off of the road for about 20 years now. I have done that quite a bit, Thomas. I do have a young sounding voice. We just smacked him. I knew that was gonna happen because I have these brakes adjusted to where I don't stop on a dime. Darn it. Yeah, I'm in my mid-40s, Terry, but I do sound like I'm in my mid-20s. I was east of the Mississippi. I really didn't get to New York City, thank the Lord. I have been to Vermont and New Hampshire. I never been in South Dakota or North Dakota. Did a lot of freight into Michigan up around Detroit. Did a lot of Chicago and did a lot of southern stuff to around Atlanta. They are pretty stringent. And some of the rules that they make, they absolutely make no sense whatsoever. No wonder why people have $25 an hour jobs and can't afford to live anywhere, because it's so darn expensive to live there. When I started, I was pulling skateboards, so I'd leave home Sunday night for my delivery Monday morning, and literally I would spend all week basically running a good majority of the Midwest. So we do a lot of Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana. Every once in a while we would go to Iowa, and if we didn't have anything there, then we got shuffled down to the south, running Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia. Every once in a while you got sent to the Northeast. I'd never been to Maine, but the furthest I've got north was Burlington, Vermont. And needless to say, I'm glad it was summer when I went there. Wouldn't want to go there in the middle of winter. I've got a friend in California. He makes a six-figure income. Needless to say, it's not a high six. It's right around $105,000 a year, and he lives paycheck to paycheck. I was a company driver, yes. I would love to see in this is actually having to get out and wind up the landing gear and connect the glad hands. For a gaming software company. I'm not sure what he does. He didn't mention his exact job title, but he said he lives paycheck to paycheck. His rent every month is over $3,000. I definitely heard they were good to start out with. In case if you have your own truck, they have their own authority. They don't make you pay for it, and you pull their trailers and their freight. It's really not that hard. unfortunately, he's around Rice-A-Roni. Dominique, this is the VNL 300. This is the day cab of what SES gave us there in December. Or was it late November? I can't remember when it was released, actually. One thing I would recommend, Terry, if you do get your own truck, is that you create a company and do an LLC. That way you can protect your personal assets, just in case. Something we're gonna stop and get go-go juice, because I'm probably gonna do another load after this one. Something about file sizes, Thomas, and I am not really sure. Right, you explained it the one day of why they're not allowed, but I, for the life of me, can't remember where that posting was at. that movement there of every time you're shifting, and whoops, didn't mean to let off my mic, and the truck raises and lowers, and that's exactly like you would see in a real truck. This needs to be here by 3:20. It's 1:30. Yep, we're good to go. Ron, how's it going today? Thanks for joining in. Hopefully they don't put us there on the right side again. And nope. All right, right over there. That will work for me. And doing quite good this Saturday. Thanks for asking. No, it is not, Martin. DHL is its own company. Alright, let's see what we got here, and where can we go? Let's check the global cargo market here. If I don't see anything that I like, we'll hop to the freight market. Yeah, those are all short, so let's get rid of the wagon here. And let's see what we got in the freight market. Newport to Toonport? Nope. And let me change this damn thing too. Should we pull some Swifty over to Salem? And we were already in Burns. Not gonna go over to Ontario. Let's go up to the Dales. We'll take some wood shavings in the bottom dumps. Oh, the company that I pulled for when I was doing skateboard, every single load need tarp, no matter if the sender required it or not. Mod that I'm running right now is the US expansion version 2.5. What really sucked was I didn't have a covered wagon or even a sliding tarp. I was just in a plain regular skateboard, and if it happened to be raining outside, the shipper never let the driver stay inside to tarp their loads. They kick you out and send you into a downpour just in order to tarp their load. Running a D13 engine mod today just in order to make this sound a little more like a real Volvo. let's take a look. What different trailers can we do? We're not gonna do the shorty doubles. We're gonna do this one here, kind of a short RMD. Horn still sucks. And the tire and transmission sounds, those are coming from the sound mod that I'm running from Drive Safely. It's called the Sound Fixes pack. I'm not sure what version it is up to yet. Yo, Mello, what's up? How's it going? Great to see ya. The Sound Fixes mod that I run does have train horns in it. The only way I would be able to have it on the Volvo is I took the scoop off the top of the truck. If you ever want to build your own shifter for ATS or ETS2, CST Gaming, take a look at his channel. He does have a tutorial on there for you guys, and it is very well explained, so you shouldn't run into any issues. Fifi, you just had to keep coming, didn't you? I can't quite remember what you paid in order to make your shifter, but when I bought mine from Tech Affliction, with it shipped, it was about 140 bucks. One second, Terry. Let me get the link for you, so because Mello won't be able to post it here. Yeah, the way I have my channel set up is nobody will be able to post links except for me, so let me grab that link very quickly for you.
as soon as we pop.
There you go, Terry. Once it pops up there.
That the video doesn't go on for days.
And darn it, what I linked actually, because I was watching it again, it still has the a timestamp in there. Oops. Well, seeing that Tech Affliction has about a 30-day backup, and then you've got then he's into his regular build queue. That wait time is about 2 months in order to get one of his shifters. With what you do, you can build it in your spare time in a couple of days. Pretty much you can get everything that you need in order to build that right off of Amazon. I've been in there a few times over the last weekend. I was in there pretty much. I was in there Friday and Saturday night. I was thinking of going to multiplayer after I get done streaming. Now I won't be streaming multiplayer, but I'm gonna go to the restroom and get a couple of other things done, and then hop in. And I believe I think I'm gonna be spawning in the garage in Eugene. just please no detour once we get up here to Portland. Because I will be damned if I'm running all the way down to Eugene, cutting over to Bend, and then going up to the Dales that way. You guys will see me in multiplayer as Amazing. You won't see Coda, and the company name will be Shiny Heiny Transport. And the reason for that, I always run a reefer with a chrome door on it. SES has plans to turn World of Trucks into a multiplayer platform. So there's going to be more and more features added that will work for VTCs. And right now, even though the one that we do have from Truckers MP is a hack, you kind of need to be careful because the amount of trolls that are on there. It's never too late, Ron. There's guys well into their 70s still out there trucking. Yeah, that will be done after I will be there after I get done streaming, Brenton. I'm gonna run to the restroom and probably grab myself a snack, and then, well, I'll be eating here as I'm playing, but yeah. But give me like 5-10 minutes or so, maybe 15 max, and to get me into Truckers MP. One thing I do with multiplayer, guys, if you have a separate profile, make sure that detours, random events are turned off, and that you uncheck traffic offenses, because I don't stop at way stations. At least not in multiplayer. Riley, how's it going today? Thomas, thanks for joining in today. We'll see you on the next one. Doing awesome like a possum. That's great to hear, Riley. Stupid AI doesn't know how to merge. There's a reason that's called the get down lane for a reason. You speed up and merge into the flow of traffic. Hello? Anybody with common sense knows that. Convoy. How's it going today? My weekend is going great so far. Doing quite good this Saturday evening there, Dominique. Yeah, that's got to be a YouTube glitch going on because, I mean, I have no idea what's going on. I did pause the stream and take a look at that, and I'm not sure why either. It looks like you don't want to go speeding through the Dales either. We've got a Smokey Bear up here with a customer. Way to go there, driver. That's the game resetting itself to render at the higher graphics. I'm running most everything on high, to be honest with you. My computer specs are listed below if you wanted to take a look at those. Oh, if you wanted to take a look at them, here they are. We're running 1920 by 1080. My monitor, of course, is 1080. Now, even though I am able to run 144 hertz on it, I have it locked to 60 and have VSync enabled only because it gives me a better, let's say, gameplay experience. I'm not jumping frames from 140 down to 70. And my scaling is at 400%, so my graphics card is rendering the game at 4K, but output is at 1080, so that does make things a little bit clearer. I do not run MLAA, that is a FPS hog, but everything else is on. We get down in here, everything is on high with the exception of mirror quality, resolution, and distance. And the reason for that, every single mirror that you run on your truck needs to render the world on its own. So that's up to 6 renderings that you can have it just by looking out the front of your truck. So I keep those on medium. I really don't need to see behind me a whole lot. And texture quality is at high. The anisotropic filtering, I always recommend that all the way up. And normal maps, headlights, secondary vehicle lights, visibility range is high, and pedestrians on. So there you go. There are my graphic settings. I am going to cut it here for the live stream, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy today's live stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. For those who would like to join me in multiplayer, right now here, my local time is just about 8 o'clock. Meet me at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time at the garage in Eugene. I will get you a Discord link and whatnot, so we don't need to talk through the CBN world. But for now, I'm going to get on out of here. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll see you on the flip-flop.